Yep, we're walking down to Long. Yeah, we're gonna walk down today, and I was supposed to work. I was supposed to work this area too, and I did not. We were supposed to work this area 2 weeks ago, and I did not come back to do it. Um, Unfortunately, look at this. Look at this. It's a land for sale. Look at that. You know, kind of like a little thing going on with our economy going down. They put a land for sale. Let's take a picture of it. Yeah, they put the land for sale. This used to be a mechanical store. I could put a basketball wellness store right here. You never know what is gonna happen. You know, you never know. You never know. So let's talk about what we're gonna talk about today, right? What we're gonna learn about today. I have a lot of topics that I was discuss today, but we only gonna stick to one, right? A lot of people want to ask me questions about basketball well, so we're gonna go to the questions right now. A friend of mine asked me about basketball wellness that how do we build, and this is a question that they asked me, I'm gonna answer it. How do we build basketball wells in a different quantity? Okay, a very good question. We build up basketball wells in a difficulty we are knowing by learning what's our thoughts are, and what our minimum wage is, right? I learn about this all the time, right? I could walk down a block and walk down 16 blocks from here, and I could see basketball as a career goal. But a lot of people think it's a goal that I can make it work. Yeah, I can make it work, but I gotta know my oh Lord, I'm gonna say it. I gotta know my attitude and my attitude in life. So attitude is I gotta learn how to deal with things that I learned how to deal with it. But in my latitude life, they call it latitude and longitude. So my latitude life is all about believing in I can see. Let's go. Okay, let's start it off. What I'm about to say. So when you believe in basketball, or if you believe in culture, it's all about dividing your culture and your peace of mind with it, right? I tell people this all the time. When you look at your life and you look at culture, you look at basketball, you look at it as a latitude of what you're going to experience and what you're going to do. Certain experience in life is all about development. It's all about getting your voice heard. It's all about hearing your thoughts. And sometimes your thoughts will come into reality, right? But my reality check is this. When I learn about what I could do and what I could change in basketball wellness, is about delivering what my thoughts are and how it's going to be working out for me, right? One of the things that people ask me about is pricing. We're actually in a process of doing pricing. I could tell you pricing is all about like learning how to divide your wellness into one direction. But my direction is this: if I could call a money making job, and I could make a money making altitude job, it's all about growth and balancing. But a lot of things about balancing is like we could do one thing one time, and then your actions intertwine what your balances are and what your growth is about. But sometimes when I walk, it's all about believing what my culture is. And as you can see, I lost weight, right? As you can see, I lost weight, and I'm down to 200 pounds. Oh, thank you, thank you. Applaud to that, thank you. And my weight was about 264 when I started this job. And used to be breathing hard when I walk up the steps. I used to be, like, Now I decide to make some choices to my weight that a lot of people don't realize. So things in that nature is that when you make choices in your weight, you have to make choices in your lifestyle too. And this is what basketball is. Make choices in your relationship, make choices in your family dynamics, you make choices in certain things. But it depends on how your choices will intertwine in your lifestyle. Alright? So it's like you kinda thinking about what you're gonna do and how you're gonna get to that position. But that position you have to know that whatever your position is whatever your thoughts are. And whatever your thoughts are is whatever your position is. So it's all about creating growth and all about creating identity in your growth. And when I think about growth is like I'm not, like I tell people, I'm not a pastor, and you don't bow down to me because I'm not a pastor. I'm a person that understands and learn how to divide culture into my attitude. And my attitude is this: if I could create my culture and my own thoughts, I could deliberate what it is that I need to do to fix culture. But no, I can't do that. I can't see it this way. I can't see it in a different point of view. I can't learn how to divide culture, but I could learn this. I could divide myself, and I could build myself for making things different. But a next question that people ask me is, why, oh Lord, this is a good one. Why is culture and basketball is the same entity? I said culture and basketball is the same entity, but you gotta see it in a different perspective, And how I can see it in my perspective and my point of view. Oh man, 54. Oh, yeah, we on Queens Boulevard, huh? And we're gonna be on 54th, right? Yeah, how I can see it in different things, culture. Okay, let's get to that part. So when I learn about basketball, I learn about different values of basketball. And about different standing in culture. It's about creating a tool that you could see differently, right? But I could tell you this. Oh shit. If I'm in a lane that it could change me, and that could make me better, and that could make me brighter in life, it's all about creating a tool, right? But the thing about it is, everybody want me to teach on Saturday, on the 3rd. Everybody want me to speak on the 3rd. But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to you on the 3rd. I'm going to be able to talk to you on the 3rd, because whatever message I'm going to share with you on the 3rd, you take that shit and you apply it to your head. You understand what I'm saying? It's not about, let me tell you, it's not about the identity of your life. It's all about the culture of your identity. And that's what it is. It's about finding your peace in your life. So, yeah, that's the answer to your questions. So, yeah, we over here at Queens Boulevard, 53rd Street. And we're about to roll down the dice range. And as I roll down the damn dice, I'm gonna live it until Kingdom Come live it. All right, I'm out.